Hi friends, it's Mariah. So this is my first YouTube video and I've decided to start my YouTube channel. Well, this is an introduction video explaining why I decided to start my YouTube channel. First off, I don't know if I should stare at the camera or do I stare at me talking. I think I stare at me talking. I'm just gonna stare at me talking. Okay, this is funny.
Let me just remind you guys that I'm going to be really
Okay, so
awkward
the
in this
reason I
video.
decided to start
Sorry.
this YouTube channel is because I would have loved to see videos like this, like when I found out I was pregnant, while I was pregnant, after giving birth, what it's like to be a mommy. You know, I would have, it's just fun. It's so fun being a mom. I would have loved to hear other women's stories, and I still do. So that's why I'm really starting this YouTube channel. It's going to be pretty informational, like how you feel towards certain things and what goes down on a daily basis when you have a baby, and just other things, your physical appearance, you know, your insecurities, things like that. And I've honestly been going through a lot myself that I like to talk about on here. So, but this first video is mostly gonna cover when I found out I was pregnant and pregnancy and so on, before I forget like all the dirty details. So first off, I don't wanna make it too long, but let's start off when I first found out I was pregnant. So it wasn't like one of those 16 and pregnant moments where I'm like shitting my pants, you know, that how am I gonna tell my parents? It wasn't like that. I knew that everything was going to be okay. So when Manzo was here together, you know, I first like had an idea that I was pregnant because I was eating everything and that was not me. I was like on a grind, I was eating healthy, and I was working out. I was doing 2 days for a while, and I would never get tired. I was fine doing 2 days. You know, I was well nourished, I was strong, I was keeping myself healthy, my endurance was up. But then I realized, like, I started going to the gym and I realized I'm just getting tired. Like, I'm going home. I kept leaving the gym early before I finished my workouts, and that was not me. I was like, why am I so tired? Just out of breath, exhausted. So that's when the suspicion began to rise. So me and Manzo, a friend of mine, was telling me, you know, just go to the dollar store. I was telling her, I think I might be pregnant. Like, what do I do? Go to the dollar store. That's what I did, girl. They work. So I went to the dollar store. We bought 4 pregnancy tests, okay? I was going to grab more, but I figured, you know, third time's a charm. 4, definitely, most definitely the answer you're looking for. So, yeah, so we got home. Sure enough, we took all 4 pregnancy tests and they were all positive, and my mom was in the next room. Me and Manzo, when we seen them all, we kind of looked at each other and we're just, you know, like, this is it. Like, what ran through my head, I'll let him tell his side of the story maybe in a later video, but what ran through my head, it wasn't like crazy thoughts. Like, it was just a lot to take in at once. I mean, it was only one thing to take in at once, but it was a big deal. Like, my life is about to change. That's all I can think about. Like, I am going to be a mom. Like, I am going to be a mom. And I honestly, you don't know how to feel. You don't know how to feel happy. You don't know how to feel sad, nervous. I guess I felt all of that all together. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm the youngest of my family. I've never had to care for anybody else but myself. You know, I've never had to change a diaper. I've never had to watch over anyone, lead by example or anything. So I knew that this is going to change my life. This is really going to change my life forever. So I walked into the room, you know, we told my mom. Like, I didn't even have to say it. She seen I was crying. I can't explain really to you why I was crying. It was just, like I said, it was just so much. Like, I'm going to be a mom. Like, my life's going to change. I didn't know how to feel. So my eyes were watery. I wasn't worried about what they were really going to say at the time. My mom was more worried about me, and so was my dad. they're more worried, like, are you going to be okay? And I was. They knew I was. I'm strong. So I told her. Well, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't have to tell her. My eyes are watering, and told her I had to tell her something. And she goes, "You're pregnant." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pregnant." And then she was just kind of stood there, and her eyes were watery too. Like, how do you feel? She asked me, "How do you feel?" And like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's really what happened. And then after a while, it kind of kicked in, and she's just like, "Well, this is it." She looked at my pregnancy test, and she's like, "Oh my God, you are." Went to the doctor a couple days later to confirm it, and yeah, I was pregnant. Told my dad that same night. He hugged me, just, like, "Are you gonna be okay?" Like I said, they were worried. Are you going to be okay? And they knew I was. So that's what happened. So months went by. I had a good pregnancy. I didn't get morning sickness like a lot of women do. They were well, for 2 days. 2 days I threw up, and that was so weird. That was it. And in the early stages of my pregnancy, my doctor found like a lump down here, and he's like, if you have a cesarean section is when they cut you open and take the baby out. I'm guessing, I don't know, something like that. If you have one of those, then we'll remove whatever's on there. But I didn't. I had a normal birth, so they didn't take it out. But that's a later video that I want to make regarding that, and I'll explain to you what it was that they ended up finding. That affected me after I gave birth to my beautiful, wonderful, handsome little man. It did affect my life after that. I didn't realize, but like I said, I'll make another video for that if you guys want to see it. But yeah, I had a good pregnancy. I was really emotional. I was hungry all the time. I thought for sure, like, I'm gonna be one of those pregnant women lifting weights, and I'm gonna eat hella good. I'm gonna be like that girl. Like, man, she is pregnant and she is working out. Like, she is eating right. Like, that's what's up, No, that's not what was up. I couldn't eat right to save my life. I was eating hamburgers and pizza and ice cream and whatever you can think of every day. Until, I think I was about 6.5, 7 months, I decided to go vegan because I was like, I can't keep eating like this. So I went vegan. And it was nice. It was okay, but that's a big change to put on your body like that. Especially when you're pregnant, you're worried, like, am I supposed to be doing this? I mean, what can go wrong? It's healthy. If it's healthy for me, it's healthy for my baby and things like that. So that put a lot of stress on me, I think. I've never really admitted that, but it put a lot of stress on me. Like, always constantly thinking, like, am I doing this right? And I wasn't. It's hard to be vegan when you live in a small town like this. Not only is it expensive, it's hard to find places that will sell you these kind of foods. Like, it's hard to really enjoy life if you don't have places to go and really be able to, like, enjoy yourself. So it was hard. And then I was vegan continuously, like 2 more months after giving birth to my baby, my son. And then I started eating again. When I decided to stop being vegan, I ate and ate and ate and ate again. Pizza and all of that crazy stuff. So that's about my pregnancy. I'm like going off track here. But anyway, that's how I ate. Oh yeah, and I didn't work out ever while I was pregnant, ever. I was too tired. I was always asleep on the couch. I slept most of the day, all throughout my pregnancy. Okay, let's jump to, I thought I was cute pregnant too. I'm just gonna throw that in there. Like, I was a cute pregnant girl. Like, I didn't really gain weight. As much as I ate, I didn't gain as much weight as you would think, you expected. But then, so let's talk about birth really quick. Actually, this is probably gonna I'll keep it short. This is really what I wanted to get to. So ladies, birth is a beautiful thing. okay? First, let me start out by saying that. You know, I have my son. He is amazing. He has changed my life. I was right. Mommyhood changed my life for the better. I love him to death. Like, he is the absolute greatest thing to ever happen to me. The biggest blessing in my life, for sure. But ladies, I had fake eyelashes on giving birth. I was close to ripping them off, but man, I'm a trooper and I left them on, thank God. Okay, but makeup and all of that good stuff, that won't play out for you well if you're gonna go to the hospital and have a baby. When you pack your bag, pack big old granny panties, big old pads, towels, some freshener for that area, and all that, just all of that. The doctors will have most of that for you, but it is a mess, let me tell you. It is an absolute mess after giving birth. Your whole body. Like, I did not expect that. Like, I mean, I expected a little bit, I'm just going to keep it raw, a little bit of blood, you know, afterwards. Like, of course, that's what the pads are for. That I was looking on Pinterest at my hospital bag, what's packed, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. No. I'm talking about, like, not just little pads you want to pack. You want to pack diapers. Like, adult diapers and pads, both. You want to pack both because you need the best of the best of the best. Whatever absorbs everything, you need to keep it in there in your hospital bag packed. I'm telling you. And not just packed, keep them at your house. When you come back home, you're going to need that stuff. Trust me, it is, like I said, a mess. So if I'm keeping it real with you, you want to have all of those. And pack black. Yeah, actually, I packed a purple like little hospital gown. That was okay. It ended up being okay. But your chonies, you know, all that good stuff, black, in case anything decides to make their way and seep through. You want to have yourself covered. So yeah, like I said, giving birth is a beautiful thing. But yeah, you come home. I came home. I could barely walk. I was sore. And all I can think about was, man, when am I going to be able to hit the gym again? I don't like this. I didn't like how I looked anywhere from the waist down. No, I didn't like how I looked anywhere from the neck down. Okay? It was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, I don't want to go over that in detail. I'm just going to leave that. You'll know. Just, you can tell by my facial expressions. Just don't try to imagine it. Try to imagine yourself in that situation, but it was pretty bad. That's all I'm gonna say. So, oh yeah, pain medicine. They gave you that, I think. All I know was I couldn't walk. I was a mess. I could barely shower. Man, when you have a newborn, it's so funny. Like, now it's funny to me because I can shower now, even when I'm home with the baby. I'll have like his monitor on or something, or have him in the bouncer right there chilling in the bathroom with me. But when you're a first-time mommy and you have a newborn, it's funny because you just like are so scared to do anything. You don't want to leave his side, like, ever. You're just like, what if something happens to him, you know? Like, is he gonna be okay? Well, for me, this was the case. I like never showered until someone came home. Like, I was so grateful when like my mom or someone came, like they can just watch the baby. I was like, oh my God. Like, I almost cried every time. Like, I can shower. I felt so dirty. Like, because like I said, you're bleeding and everything down there, you know? It's really bad. Like, you just feel like I have to shower. And you can smell yourself and everything. Like, you're surrounded in your own toxic bubble. Anywho, yeah. So I covered that part. Women, just be prepared. Be prepared. What else could I cover? Oh, well, about, you know, having a newborn. I covered like you're so scared to do anything. When I first had my son, and he was put into on my chest into my arms for the first time, it was surreal. Like, at that moment, he was mine. Like, I was his mommy. He was my baby boy. It was so amazing. I feel like I want to speak about that on a different video, like the feeling, if you guys want to hear it. But it was amazing. I feel like I'm trying to squeeze too much in this video. Like, there's so many things I want to talk about. But I don't know. That could be a different video. It was amazing though. But for the first week after having the baby, my baby, I always tell people, like, he was on the couch, like, for a while. Like, I was terrified when I watched him for the first time by myself. I was so scared. Like, what if something happens? Like, what do I do? Like, am I doing everything right? I love him so much. He's so cute. He's asleep right now. I just want him to wake up. No, I don't. He's a trooper, man. He fights. He is awake all day long. So I'm just gonna take this time. He was probably gonna wake up very, very soon. But yeah, he was on the couch for the first week or two. You know, he used to lay on the couch. That's all newborns do. They just lay there. They eat, sleep, and poop. It's true. And they sleep and sleep. You know, so and poop. I would look at him, and he would look at me too. Like, he'd be on his side, kind of just like staring at me. And I look at him, and we look at each other, kind of just like a little stranger, you know? And he'd look at me like he knew me, but I was a stranger too. Because that's how it feels at first. Like, you know, you bond with your baby when you're pregnant. You can feel his hiccups, you know, his kicks and all of that, and it's amazing. But you don't really, really know him until he's here. And I would still look at him feeling like I can't believe I'm his mommy. Like, I wonder what he's thinking. You know, like, I was just trying to figure out. I was trying to get to know him, and I think he was trying to get to know me too. Because there was like certain times he'd stare at me like, are you gonna pick me up or what? You know? So it's amazing though. It's definitely it took some adjusting for me. Like I said, I've never had to take care of anybody but myself. So it was a lot. It's tough on you mentally sometimes. It really is. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had a hard time at first. Not in the sense of like I fell into postpartum depression, which is something I want to talk about because that's a serious matter. But it was tough on me emotionally still. Like, there was times I cried because it was so hard or I was so tired. Like, that happens. But the main thing that got me through it, you know, at first I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, when I found myself crying and everything, like, I'm so tired, I want to sleep, but he's not asleep. You know, how do I get him to sleep? What's wrong? I just prayed. You know, one thing, since I had my son, the one thing that has gotten me through every challenge or hardship that I've faced since then has been praying, has been keeping my faith strong, keeping my relationship to God, with God close. You know, he has gotten me through everything. So I feel like that's really important. I honestly, that is like something I really want to speak on too, is how to keep your faith strong and keep yourself mentally healthy and spiritually healthy. That's really important. Like, I know there's people out there who just are so unhappy sometimes and are angry and tired and upset about things that you think you can sit down and think about, like, really aren't that, you know, not a big deal, but it's something that you can get through and grow through. So being a mommy, like, was mentally tough in the beginning. You know, especially when you find yourself like home alone, like everyone has to go back to work sometime, you know, and you're by yourself and you're trying to figure everything out. Like, how am I going to sleep and do this at the same time? Or how am I going to keep the house clean? Or it's tough on you. But like I said, I kept my faith strong and I've gotten through it. And I have my wonderful son and I get to know him more and more every day and his amazing little personality that he's developing. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I love him. I love this. Being a mommy, I feel, is definitely my purpose. I never knew that. And I would have never thought. I never would have thought. You know, it's weird. I never really thought about being a mom. It wasn't something that really, like I said, that occurred to me, was really going to happen, especially this soon. So, yeah, I think that covers this video. That was a crazy introduction video. I was probably all over the place, but I promise that they will get better. I'm going to have like certain topics from here on out. So this was kind of like an introductory to my YouTube videos channel. What did I cover? I kind of covered like how when I found out I was pregnant, how I felt while I was pregnant, birth. I kind of threw it all in their face. Dang! I went through everything. I should have made separate videos for all of that. I don't know, but my next video helped me decide, should I talk about the health issues that I've gone through so far and how it's taken a toll on my life? Or I think that is actually what I'm going to do. It's going to cover like quite a few things as well, but it all comes down to one main topic. So I'll probably do that. And then on this channel as well, I'm also going to be making workout videos. So I'm excited for that. So stay tuned. I haven't thought of a slogan or a catchphrase yet, but help me decide on that too. I don't know if I'm like keeping it raw, keeping it uncut, all natural, something crazy like that, because I'm planning to keep things pretty real on this channel. I'm not gonna have makeup tutorials or anything like that because I don't know how to do my makeup. You know, like I've always thought about it, but I don't know how to do my makeup. I'll probably just be like something that you wouldn't want to do. Like when I put my eyeliner on and stuff, I'm kind of like that. And I know that girls aren't supposed to pull their eyes and everything. And as you can see, I don't even do my eyebrows, like, you know, actually get them done. That's why I do them myself, which is really bad. And like, I don't know how to contour, obviously, because you see my big old nose. If I knew how to contour, I would have a slim nose right now, but I don't, because I don't know how to do that. But that would have been fun. Okay, but on this YouTube channel, I'll be talking about my baby and like mommy stuff for sure, because I love to relate to mommies. Like, I want more mommy friends. So mommy friends, hit me up. We can like have like some kind of cool mommy boot camp video going on, and we could record it, and it'd be super fun, like a mommy boot camp workout video, and like we could just post it on here and be inspirational and all that good stuff, because I would love that. And I want mommy friends. I want my baby to have friends like growing up. So hit me up. You can follow me on Instagram under BeautyFitBeauty, and Snapchat. DM me for that though. I'm not gonna put it all up on here. But yeah, so mommy friends, I'm looking for.
Yes, Mariah, we get it. You want more mommy friends.
Also, so mommy things on here, definitely. And workout videos and what I eat. Well, starting tomorrow, what I eat, because I'm thinking about changing my diet up to healthier stuff, because I've been going through some things which has led to me not being able to eat a lot of stuff that I love. But now I'm like getting better, so I'm starting to like fall off the wagon and start eating a bunch of crazy stuff, so I just might gain all my weight back. But like I said, that's another video about health. So as of right now, I'm gonna end the video here. Stay tuned, like I said, for my next video, and I will catch you guys later.